Bloomberg Audio Studios.
Podcasts, radio, news.
This is Bloomberg Businessweek with Carol Massar and Tim Stenovec on Bloomberg Radio.
Katie actually had a chicken sandwich for lunch.
It was just chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets. I'm sorry.
But they were absolutely fried.
From?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, exactly.
Few steps from the door of the Bloomberg office.
The reason we're talking about this is because the fried chicken sandwich wars are back, if they ever ended at all. And we're not talking just about Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes versus McDonald's, KFC, Shake Shack, and the like. As Bloomberg News consumer reporter Deena Shanker writes for Bloomberg Businessweek, fried chicken sandwiches are no longer just the domain of fast food giants. They now appear on 47% of restaurant menus. That's according to industry research and consulting firm Technomic, while burgers are only on 41% and are tracking slightly downward. Deena joins us right now from New York City. Deena, you get into the history of the chicken sandwich wars, which really brought me back, I'll be honest. What's going on now, and sort of share your own personal experience finding a chicken sandwich in like a very unlikely place?
So basically the chicken sandwich has gone from like this hot new thing to you better have one on your menu and it better be more interesting than your basic chicken sandwich with some mayo and maybe some pickles. The one that really got our attention was at Dig, because Dig is a salad chain, and they started offering a crispy chicken sandwich. Now, their sandwich, they like to point out, is baked. It's not fried, and it is antibiotic-free chicken, so it's a bit of an upgrade from your typical fast food chicken sandwich, but it is very much not what you would expect to find at a typical salad restaurant.
How much is a Dig chicken sandwich?
Oh, a Dig chicken sandwich is definitely going to cost you more than one at KFC or at Chick-fil-A. That much I can tell you.
It's a bougie chicken sandwich. That's exciting, though. I was so excited to read your story and read that Dig is now offering a chicken sandwich, because I love Dig.
You remember when it was called Dig In?
Oh, yeah. I still have to stop myself from saying Dig In.
Oh, yeah. That's how you know you're an OG.
But the fact that it just feels like the American consumer is so in love with chicken sandwiches. And I'm wondering if that is like a uniquely American thing, whether other countries care as deeply about their chicken sandwiches as we do. If there's a chicken war going on in Europe, for example.
Well, I don't know if they love them as much as Americans do, but McDonald's, for example, has talked about how they have built their chicken sandwich into a $1 billion worldwide brand. So they are just, going international with it. This is not just for Americans by any means.
I'm wondering about Gen Z and how Gen Z plays into this, because as you write, they like their chicken.
Yeah, Gen Z loves chicken. We've seen a decline in beef for a long time. And actually, it was like last year, maybe 2 years ago, we were talking to some Gen Z consumers about why they like chicken so much. And they seem to be just like pretty well aware of the fact that chicken is, tends to be healthier than beef and better for the environment. They don't really seem to care too much that it's easier to cook. That's like something us old people seem to notice. But they really, really like chicken. And the restaurant companies have noticed. We noticed when Taco Bell was like, we're going to do more chicken for Gen Z. And so seeing these chicken sandwich wars, one of the research firms pointed to Gen Z as a big part of the reason why.
That's so interesting. And I guess if you think about where the future growth opportunities are and what sort of demographics you want to prioritize, if you're a Chick-fil-A, if you're a KFC, if you're a McDonald's, you're thinking deeply about what Gen Z likes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely. This is where the market, this is where everybody's looking. And one thing that Gen Z really likes is sauces and variety. And I think millennials, I think we should take some credit for all of the condiments that we kind of brought into mainstream. But Gen Z has really taken it further. They love having like lots of different sauces to dip in, et cetera. So that's, I think that's really a lot of the differentiator from one chicken sandwich to the other. A lot of it has to do with the sauce, which might explain why now so much of the, so-called chicken sandwich wars is moving into nuggets and being like super saucy nuggets.
I had nuggets for lunch. I love the Chick-fil-A nuggets. Yeah. I mean, how many times are we going to bring it up on a 3-hour broadcast? But this is...
What kind of sauce did you dip in?
Just the Chick-fil-A sauce, of
you
course.
can buy a bottle of that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that until reading Deena's story.
No, they were offering it too. They said, do you want to buy a bottle of sauce for $3.25? And I said, no. Because I'm not Gen Z, apparently. But the conversation that we're having and the points that you made about Gen Z values options and choices. I mean, it kind of reminds me of another tectonic shift that's underway going on in the soda world right now, where you had Dr. Pepper become the second most popular brand. And they overtook Pepsi, which is hard to do. They're like neck and neck right now. Coke is in a whole different league. But part of the reason that that happened is because you have Dr. Pepper going viral on social media, and Dr. Pepper has also really leaned into introducing new flavors on a pretty regular schedule because Gen Z likes flavors and they like new things. But I wonder how social media plays into all of this, these chicken sandwich wars. I mean, it feels like every once in a while these sandwiches go viral, for example.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny on social media because I think every brand wants to dominate social media and become part of, the conversation that beyond their own tweets, but it's really hard to do that. It's really rare. But that's really what launched so much of the craze on this was that when Popeyes launched their chicken sandwich, they talked about it they tweeted about it. And then Chick-fil-A tweeted sort of what seemed like a response, a subtweet, if you will. And then Popeyes responded with "y'all good," and that was it. That was the beginning of everybody needed a chicken sandwich. And of course, the chicken sandwich wars are a special kind of war because in these wars everybody wins instead of everybody loses. So Chick-fil-A and Popeyes both, saw sales go up, and now all the fast food restaurants and more are, doing really well on this.
The rest, as they say, is history. Check out Deena's story on the Bloomberg Terminal and at Bloomberg.com. She writes it for Businessweek. Deena is a Bloomberg News consumer reporter. And she joins us from New York City.
Everyone wins.
You're going to get a dig sandwich now.
Literally tomorrow, maybe tonight.
Okay, there's time. You're listening to Bloomberg Businessweek, and this is Bloomberg.